uh, Glenn and Gail, and they've been doing this for what, 3 or 4 weeks now? Yeah, more like 3 or 4 decades. And we've been looking forward to this for a long time. And I don't think I got into your time too badly, but I want to introduce to you, please help us make welcome Good and Plenty.
Wait.
I'm waiting.
No. Okay, we're good.
Can y'all hear that? I got a gal who's always late anytime we have a date. But I love her. Yes, I love her. I'm gonna walk up to her gate, see if I can get something straight, 'cause I want her. I'm gonna ask her,
Is you ain't my baby? The way you're acting lately makes me doubt.
Though
You've always been my baby. Seems the flame in your heart's done gone out.
a woman is a creature. It's always been so strange. Just when you think you've got one, you find she's gone out and made a change.
Is you ain't my baby? Maybe baby's found somebody new. Or is my baby still my baby true?
Toodles over 17, stop, say. You know a woman is a creature from the Black Lagoon.
Ooh.
Just when you think you've got one, she sends you to your room. Oh, is you ain't my baby?
Maybe baby's found somebody new. Or
Is my baby still
my
some
baby true?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
The mic there.
Can you hear the guitar out there? You can? All right. Let's see. Well, we're good and plenty because...
I'm good.
And I'm plenty.
I'm good.
I'm plenty. So that's why we call ourselves that. And we want to thank you for having us here. This is a beautiful place, and you're very nice people. We've already been treated with such kindness by Bob, who I have learned his nickname is Fig, in case you didn't know that. And also Oliver, who's the sound guy. We're not used to this kind of treatment, and so we're very, very, very grateful. We heard you like show tunes and you like country, so we're gonna do some of that stuff. Here's a tune. This is a love song. We do a lot of those. This was done by a lot of people in a lot of different ways. Blue moon, you saw me standing alone. without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own.
Blue moon, you knew just what I was there for. You heard me saying a prayer for someone I really could care for. And then suddenly appeared before me the only one my arms will ever hold. I heard somebody whisper, please adore me. And when I looked, the moon had turned to gold. Blue moon, you saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Ooh. Suddenly appeared before me the only one my arms will ever hold. I heard somebody whisper, please adore me. And when I looked, the moon had turned to gold. Blue moon, you saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own, without a love of my own. Without a love of my own.
Thank you. You know, it's nice to have a kind audience. It's nice to have a welcoming audience. But the best audience to have, if you're good and plenty, is a forgiving audience. So thank you so much again. I just have to get this thing in tune real quick here. In tune. So I just made that joke up. That's pretty good. I'll remember that. New strings, you know. Okay. So what are we going to do now? I'm going to take a chance and do a song that you probably don't know. But it's so much fun that I think you're going to be glad you heard it. Because I think everybody who hears this song likes it. This is a song that was done about 1926 or 7, so it's a very old song. I learned it from Leon Redbone. I don't know if anybody likes Leon Redbone.
It's about marriage.
It's about a man who is a bully, the town bully. He's always starting fights and causing a lot of fear and anxiety in everybody around him, until one day he meets a little lady, not unlike this one right here. And he changes his ways like that. He gets married, and now although he was once called Big Bad Bill, now he's called Sweet William. In the town of Louisville lived a man they called Big Bad Bill. I can tell you he sure was tough. He certainly did strut his stuff. Had folks all scared to death, and when he walked by they would hold their breath. He was a fighting man, sure enough.
Now Bill took himself a wife. Now he leads a different life. Big Bad Bill is Sweet William now. Married life has changed him somehow. He's a man they all used to fear. Now the people call him Sweet Papa Willie, dear. Stronger than Samson, I declare. Till a brown-skinned woman bobbed his hair. Big Bad Bill don't fight anymore. He washes dishes, then he mops up the floor.
You know,
He used to spend his evenings looking for fights. Now he's got to see his honey every night. Big Bad Bill is Sweet William now.
Doodle-dub-dub-da-dee-dee, ba-doodle-dub-dub-day. I say, Big Bad
Bill don't fight anymore. He washes dishes and he mops up the floor. Well, he used to spend his evenings looking for fights. Now he's got to see his mama every night. Big Bad Bill is Sweet William now.
Big Bad Bill. I don't know if that was a show tune or not. Let's do this one, and then we'll switch to. We're gonna do this one. The next one is a show tune. It was
Okay.
It wasn't originally a show tune, I don't think, but then somebody put it in the show. It was Doris Day that sang it in 1953. Anybody ever heard of Doris Day? You have? Oh, good. I'm in the right place. We like Doris Day. If I could spend some time and just interview or just get to know any of the old singers, stars, and dancers, and it would be her, not Doris Day. But Doris Day would be a close second. She lives in Carmel, I guess. She's 90 years old now, and she's dedicated the rest of her life to the improvement of the lives of at-risk dogs. So she has a website if y'all want to get to know more about what she does. And every month she puts out a little speech, and it's available to hear. Mm-hmm. And one thing I was want to say about Doris Day, not to belabor the point, but Doris Day did over 30 movies, which is quite a few, and none of those movies lost money. Some of them didn't make much money, but none of them lost money. The studios liked her because they knew that if they put her in a movie, it was sure to make a little bit of money. She had such a draw, and so many people loved her. And we do too. This is a song she sang in 1953 in a movie called Love Me or Leave Me with her leading man, Jimmy Cagney. Sweetheart, I love you. Think the world of you, but I'm afraid you don't care for me. You never show it. Don't let me know it. Everyone says I'm a fool to be pining the whole day through. Why do you act like you do?
You're mean to me. Why must you be mean to me? Gee, honey, it seems to me you love to see me crying. I don't know why I stay home each night when you say your phone. You don't, and I'm all alone, singing the blues and sighing.
You treat me coldly each day of the year.
I really don't.
You always scold me whenever somebody is near.
It must be Great fun to be mean to me. You shouldn't forget, you see, what you mean to me.
Mean to me. Why must you be mean to me?
I'm really not.
Gee, honey, it seems to me you love to see me crying. I don't know why I stay home each night when you say you'll phone. You don't, and I'm left all alone, singing the blues and sighing.
You treat me coldly each day of the year. You always scold me whenever somebody is near, dear. It must be great fun to be mean to me. You shouldn't forget, you see, what you mean to me. What you mean to me. What you mean to me. Switch to
Thank you.
something. Thank you.
Well, we're switching books.
That means costume change.
Costume change.
Yeah.
Oh, is that your cowboy hat?
This is my cowboy hat.
Yeah.
Guess what we're gonna do now?
I've been associating with very small cowboys. All right. Let's find something fun. That's fun. Okay. Roger Miller, 1966 or 7. A song about the joys of homelessness
And smoking.
and smoking other
Go
people's
figure.
things. All right. Is it, can you see that?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right. Trailers for sale or rent, rooms to rent 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes, but 2 hours of pushing a broom buys an 8x10 4-bit room. I'm a man of means by no means, king of the road. Third boxcar, midnight train, destination Bangor, Maine. Old worn out suit and shoes. I don't pay no union dues. I smoke old stogies I have found. Short and not too big around. I'm a man of means by no means, king of the road. I know every engineer on every train, all of their children and all of their names, and every handout in every town, and every lock that ain't locked when no one's around. Trailers for sale or rent, rooms to let 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. I don't got no cigarettes, but 2 hours of pushing a broom buys an 8x10 4-bit room. I'm a man of means by no means, king of the road. I'm a man of means by no means, king of the road. All right. Anybody know that one? You did? Some nods. You heard that one before? Well, right around that same time, there was another fellow who's probably one of my favorite writers, songwriters, named, what was his name now? Who wrote that?
Don Williams.
Oh, no, he didn't write it, but he
He
sang
did.
it.
He
He sang it anyway. His name was Don Williams. Anybody like Don Williams? I do. I'm not going to do it like he did. We're going to rock it a little bit. Oh, yeah. Well, I left Oklahoma driving in my Pontiac, just about to lose my mind. I was going to Arizona, on to California, where the people all looked so fine. My mama says I'm lazy. My baby says I'm crazy. I'm gonna show 'em all this time. You know that I ain't fooling, and I don't need no schooling. I'm just gonna walk the line. Help me now.
Living on Tulsa time. Living on Tulsa time. Well, you know that I've been through it when I set my watch back to it. Living on Tulsa time.
Oh, yeah. So there I was in Hollywood thinking I was doing good, talking on the telephone line. They don't want me in their movies, nobody likes my songs.
Aww.
I guess I'm wasting my time. So then I started thinking, man, I'm really sinking. I really had a flash this time. I had no business leaving, nobody would be grieving when I went out back to Tulsa time.
Living on Tulsa time. Living on Tulsa time. Well, you know that I've been through it when I set my watch back to it. Living on Tulsa time. Living on Tulsa time. Living on Tulsa time. Well, you know that I've been through it when I set my watch back to it. Living on Tulsa time.
Thanks so much. Well, this is a nice place you guys got here. I heard somebody said 800 something people live here.
Yeah.
That's a lot of folks. This is a beautiful room. And like I said, they treat you nice here, which is, we're not used to it.
Oh, yes.
I want to sing a story song about a woman who has kind of stuck on the farm. You know, my mom's mom was kind of in that situation. In fact, my mom used to tell the story about how they, back in the day, you know, many years ago, doctors in rural areas used to go to people's homes like every 6 months or so, make sure all the kids are okay and give checkups and stuff. And one time, the doctor got there to the house, and the kids were screaming, the dogs were barking, the place was a mess, and my grandmother was in tears, and the doctor interviewed her and went to my grandfather and said, well, Bob, I'm afraid that your wife has picked up a slight touch of insanity. And my grandfather said, and I'm going to do my best grandfather impersonation, he really did talk like this. Well, where in the H-E something did she get that? She ain't left the farm for 30 years. Anyway. So here's a song about something like that, I guess. If she'd have left and left our kids at home, I suppose this could have happened. In a bar in Toledo, across from the depot, on a bar stool she took off her ring. I thought I'd get closer, so I walked on over, sat down and asked her name. When the drink finally hit her, she said, I'm no quitter, but I finally quit living on dreams. I'm hungry for laughter, and here ever after I'm after whatever the other life brings. In the mirror I saw him, and I closely watched him. I thought how he looked out of place. He came to the woman, sat there beside me. He had a strange look on his face. His big hands were calloused. He looked like a mountain. For a minute, I thought I was dead. But he started shaking. His big heart was breaking. And he turned to the woman and said,
Help us out
Help.
here.
Pick to find time to leave me, Lucille, with 400 children and a crop in the fields. I've had some bad times, lived through some sad times, This time the hurting won't heal. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille. Well, after he left us, I ordered more whiskey, and I thought how she made him look small. From the lights of the barroom to the rented hotel room, we walked without talking at all. Now she was a beauty, but when she came to me, she must have thought I'd lost my mind. 'Cause I couldn't hold her. The words that he told her kept coming back time after time. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille. For hungry children and a crop in the field. I've had some bad times, lived through some sad times. This time the hurting won't heal. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille. Thank you so much. Kenny Rogers did that one, I believe. Yeah. You know, there was a time in my life when people used to say I looked like Kenny Rogers. And now they tell me I look like somebody else.
Then it was Michael McDonald.
Then it was Michael McDonald.
And then it was...
Now it's Burl Ives. Burl Ives. And I don't think there's, the thing about looking like Burl Ives is there's no place to go after that. I mean, there's only one place to go, and I don't want to get there. So, anyway. Does anybody like Merle Haggard?
Yeah, we got right. Some country
we'll
people
We'll do a Merle Haggard song then. This is a song about being in prison. And I don't know if you've ever been around people in prison. I have a little bit.
Only because he was a social worker.
I wanted them to think I might be some intrigue here. Anyway, a lot of times people blame everybody else for their situation. When you see a lot of that in jails and prisons. But this is a story about a guy who's in prison who doesn't blame anybody but himself. First thing I remember knowing was a lonesome whistle blowing and a youngin's dream of growing up to ride on a freight train leaving town, not knowing where I'm bound. No one could change my mind, but Mama tried. One and only rebel child from a family meek and mild. Mama seemed to know what lay in store. In spite of all my Sunday learning, to the bad I kept on turning, so Mama couldn't hold me anymore. And I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried. Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. Dear old Daddy, rest his soul, left my mama a heavy load. She tried so very hard to fill his shoes, working hours without rest, wanting me to have the best. She tried to raise me right, but I refused. And I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried. Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. Oh, Merle Haggard. All right. I'm going to do a song that I don't know who wrote it, but Willie did it, and Waylon did it, and Merle did it. It's called Mamas. It's called Cowboys Don't Let Your Babies Grow Up to Be Mamas. All right. I can't hear my guitar, but you guys think the balance is okay?
Yeah, yeah.
It is. In the back, you can hear it all right. All right, then. Must be just where I'm sitting.
Yeah.
Is Oliver still here?
Yeah. Hi, Oliver.
Okay. All right. He's on the job, so I feel good. As long as I know Oliver's on the job, I'm fine. All right. Let me see. Well, cowboys ain't easy to love, and they're harder to hold. And they'd rather give you a song than diamonds or gold. Now Lone Star belt buckles and old faded Levi's. Each night begins a new day. And if you don't understand him and he don't die young, you'll probably just ride away. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them pick guitars and drive them old trucks. Make them be doctors, lawyers, and such. Cowboys, don't let your babies grow up to be mamas. They'll always stay home, and they're always alone, even with someone they love. Here's a little guitar work for you.
Okay. Be careful, we're modulating.
Cowboys like smoky old pool rooms and clear mountain mornings. They like little warm puppies and children, but they don't like those girls of the night. Don't like them, no. Them that don't know him won't like him, and them that do, well, they sometimes won't know how to take him. He ain't wrong, he's just different, but his pride won't let him do things to make you think he's right. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them pick guitar and drive them old trucks. Make them, where am I? Lawyers and such. There we go. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. 'Cause they'll never stay home. They're always alone, even with someone they love. Thanks a lot. What do you want to do?
The other one.
Which one's the other one? You can find it. You can do.
Stay in alphabetical order.
It's not in alphabetical order.
I know, that's part of the problem.
Oh, we're gonna have a domestic quarrel now. People love to watch that.
That one works.
Okay.
It's not nearly as exciting, but that's okay. I'll deal with it.
All right, this next one's not really a country song, but it is from this country. In fact, if you are from this country and you don't know this song, I would definitely think you need to get your medication adjusted.
It's Toto 2.
Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby.
Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue. It's Toto 2. And the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh why can't I? Can't I?
I don't know why she can't fly. She can do everything else. Oh, we're not going to do that one. That was too slow. I know that someday.
You know
you'll
this
want
someday?
me. Let's do this.
Oh, I do want
There's
you.
the song that I learned from a Mills Brothers
You're
record.
sad.
Anybody remember the Mills Brothers? You do?
Yeah.
When I was a kid, they had these variety shows on TV. I'm talking the late 60s, early 70s. There were all kinds of variety shows. All these different stars would host them, you know. And then every once in a while, the Mills Brothers would get on one of these shows. And I thought these guys were so cool. They were all fat, which is like right there, you got me, okay? And they would just have their pants pulled up to about there, right? With the pleats, you know what I'm talking about? And they'd start doing this thing. And they would smile, and they would just they were so good. We're not going to be nearly as good as the Mills Brothers, but we're here and they're not, so that's a good news. I know that someday you'll want me to want you. When I'm in love with somebody else, you expect me to be true, keep on loving you. Though I'm feeling blue, you think I can't forget you until
Someday you'll want me to want you, when I am strong for somebody new. Though you don't want me now, I'll get along somehow, and then I won't want you.
don't be a baby, baby.
That's not nice.
About a love passed you by. Help me.
But if you have to, baby, go ahead and have your cry. I'll be your baby, baby, truer than the one you knew. Then someday, maybe, baby, baby, you will learn to love me too.
All right. Anybody know those songs at all? Anybody?
Oh, those old ones, yeah.
3 or 4 of you, anyway.
Yeah, I tried to tell everybody I was really 90, and they didn't believe me.
You really what?
90. That I look older than, I am older than I look.
You know, it's really funny. I got to tell you this
I look
story.
older than I
We
am.
play a lot of these little places where people have dementia, you know? And one time we played this place, her and I make this trumpet sound. You might have noticed that. Something I got from the Mills Brothers, old Mills Brothers recordings. And so we hadn't been there for a couple months. We came back, and this lady said, "Oh, I went back by myself this time. She wasn't there." And she said, "Don't you have a daughter that plays the trumpet?"
Yay!
She's like 7 years older than me. That's all right. I have a good sense of humor, right? About how old I look. Let's do it. Should we do the Glenn Campbell song or no? It's too sad, though. It's
Too
a sad
sad.
song. Jimmy Webb is maybe one of the best country music songwriters ever. There's many great ones. Hank Williams would be another great one. Cindy, what's her name, would be a great one. Anyway, I'm going to try this song that he made, was his first hit, 1963. By the time I get to Phoenix, she'll be rising. She'll find the note I left hanging on her door. She'll laugh when she reads the part that says I'm leaving. 'Cause I left that girl so many times before.
By the time he makes Albuquerque, I'll be working. I'll probably stop at lunch and give him a call. But I'll just hear that phone keep on ringing off the wall. That's all.
By the time I make Oklahoma, she'll be sleeping. She'll turn softly and call my name out low. And she'll cry just to think that I'd really leave her. Though time and time I've tried to tell her so, she just didn't know I would really go. That's a nice one, isn't it? No? Okay.
No, it's very sad.
That's all right. Don't feel compelled. Which one? This one or that one?
No, that one because I have my umbrella.
Okay, so we have to. Part of the way we choose what songs we're going to do is what props Gail stuffed into her hat box before she got here. By the way, we should tell them about the hat box, right? I saw a guy playing in a bar room about, 15, 20 years ago, and he played with brushes in a box, just like a cardboard box, brown cardboard box. And I said to Gail, you should try playing on a box. She says, I don't know about that. So she went to the store, and she came back with the hat box. And it doesn't sound the same as a regular box. And I said, Gail, what are you doing? She says, it matches my outfit. So that's sweet, right? Anyway, so she plays hat box. And I like the sound of the hat box. This one. So this is a song that is going to go along. Did you take out the rubber chicken yet?
No.
All right. You see, we have a rubber chicken. We're still waiting for a song with a rubber chicken on it. We were thinking about we'd do In the Mood, But we haven't worked it up yet. So you don't get that whole thing. Here's a song done by many people, including Eddie Fisher and a whole bunch more. Though April showers may come your way, they bring the flowers that bloom in May. So if it's raining, have no regrets,
Because it isn't raining rain, It's raining violets, and when you see clouds up on the hill, you soon will see crowds of daffodils. You know it. So keep on looking for that bluebird and listening listen for his song. Whenever April flowers come along. Again.
So if it's raining,
Have no regrets. 'Cause it isn't raining rain, you know. It's raining violets. When you see clouds up on the hill, you soon will see crowds of daffodils. Keep on looking for that bluebird and listening for his song. Whenever April showers
come along. Thanks. I hope we're not hurting you too bad out there.
So I didn't know there was a Glencroft Tabernacle Choir.
A Glencroft Tabernacle.
Yeah.
That's fun. Funny to me, anyway. Okay.
Here you go.
What do you have?
I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Should we do this one or no? There we go. We like, I personally, maybe my favorite songwriter of all time might have been the Gershwins.
That's
But-
not a Gershwin.
I know it's not. I'm not done setting the song up. But for country, because the Gershwins didn't write country, but for country, I might have to say my favorite songwriter was Hank Williams. Now we usually have a little quiz show as part of our act, and I'd like to involve you in that right now. If anybody can guess what Hank Williams' given Christian name was, they can win a brand new 1999 Honda Elantra wagon with 247,000 miles on it. Well, 2,500 is a lot better. But anyway,
Okay.
Take it off my hands. Go ahead. Okay, does anybody know? Anybody want to take a guess what Hank Williams' given name was? And it isn't Henry, so just get that out of the way. It wasn't Henry. Anybody know? Anybody want to guess? Oh, somebody's checking their computer. That's
somebody's
very
checking their
naughty. His name was Hiram. Isn't that good? Yeah, isn't that Hiram Williams? I guess Hank Williams does kind of roll off the tongue a little easier than Hiram Williams. But anyway, this goes out to old Hiram Williams. I tried so hard, my dear, to show you're my every dream. You're afraid each thing I do is just some evil scheme. A memory from your lonesome past keeps us so far apart. Why can't I free your doubtful mind and melt your cold, cold heart? Another love before my time made your heart sad and true. And so my heart is paying now for things I didn't do. In anger, unkind words I said that makes the teardrops start. Why can't I free your doubtful mind and melt your cold, cold heart? Well, you never know how much it hurts to see you sit and cry. You know you need and want my love, but you're afraid to try. The more I learn to care for you, the more we drift apart. Why can't I free your cold, cold heart and melt your cold, cold heart? Why can't I free your doubtful mind and melt your cold, cold heart? All right. Hank Williams, Hiram Williams. Here's another an interesting fact about Hiram Williams. Does anybody know how many songs he had in his short life that hit the top 100, the top country 100? Anybody know how many? He died at age 29, right? Well, he had 100 songs hit the top 100 country charts before, in his short, short life, died at age 29. Isn't that something? That's usually what we get. We feel at home now. Let's see. You want to do this thing?
Yeah. I'm good. Okay.
That one, no. Oh, let's do this. All right, here's a song you don't know. Huh? Oh, that's all right. It'll be fine. They'll like it better then.
Okay.
So here's a song that we really like, and nobody hardly nobody knows this song at all. It's called "Making Whoopee." You sing it, all right? Another bright, another June.
You always start it.
Sunny honeymoon. Another season. Another reason for making whoopee.
A lot of shoes, a lot of rice. The groom is nervous. He answers twice. But ain't it thrilling that he's so willing for making whoopee?
Picture a little love nest down where the roses cling. Picture the same sweet love nest. See what a year can bring. Washing dishes and baby clothes. He's so ambitious, he even sews. Don't forget, folks, that's what you get, folks, for making whoopee.
Another year, or maybe less. What's this I hear? Well, can't you guess? He suspected of making whoopee. Can you tell I never sing this song on my own?
She sits alone most every night. He doesn't phone and he seldom writes. He says he's busy, but is he? Is he? He's making whoopee. Now he doesn't make much money, only 5,000 per. Some judge who thinks he's funny say you'll pay 6 to her. He says, Judge, what if I fail? The judge says, son, welcome to my little jail. You better keep her. It's so much cheaper than making whoopee. You better keep her. It's so much cheaper than making whoopee. Well, thank you so much, very kindly. We're going to do a song now that hardly anybody's ever heard of. It's one of those songs that we like so much, and people seem to like it when we do it, so you might enjoy it. It's about a woman who goes out west, maybe to Arizona, and she does real well in business. What kind of business, we don't know. She makes a great deal of money and then goes back to where she's from, Manhattan. And in my mind, she's got a cute little dog, and she's got a nice big car and a beautiful, luxurious home. And the men around town are really wanting to get to know her. But she doesn't want to get to know them at all because she is a big-time woman from way out west. Who's that woman? Wears a sparkling dress, diamond brocade on her chest. She's a big-time woman from way out west. Automobiles and a cozy home, but she always seems to be all alone, 'cause she's a big-time woman from way out west. Oh, the way she treats those New York men, oh, it's a sin. She keeps them asking the same darn thing all over again.
Every fella has a winning smile, but she treats them all just like a child. She's a big-time woman from way out west.
Oh, the way she treats those New York men, oh, it's a sin. She keeps them asking the same darn thing all over again.
Every fella has a winning smile, but she treats them all just like a child. She's a big-time woman from way out west. She's a big-time woman from way out west.
Oh, yeah. Well, that was fun. I hope you liked that song. How are we doing for time?
Okay.
We're doing fine. We got time for a couple more.
Yay.
This can be, we're going to do 2 more songs, and thank you very much again for being so kind to us and so welcoming and shaking our hands and not throwing rotten vegetables at us, okay?
We do appreciate that.
We do appreciate that very much.
More than you know.
If you do want to throw vegetables, fresh vegetables are appreciated, as long as they're not rutabagas or turnips or heavy, hard things, because they can cause injury, as you know.
Watermelons.
Watermelons, that's right. Duke Ellington. Don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing.
Do-wop, 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 do-wop.
Don't mean a thing. All you've got to do is sing a little.
Do-wop, 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 do-wop. Makes no difference if it's sweet or hot. Give that rhythm everything you've got. Don't mean nothing
If it
ain't got that swing. Do-wop, 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 do-wop.
doodle zap a zip zip do, doodle bump zip zip doop day. Doodle doop dop zip, da da ba zip zam zam, doodle zip day day day.
Do-wop, 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 do-wop.
Makes no difference if it's sweet or hot.
Give that rhythm everything you've got.
Don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Do-wop, 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 do-wop. Diddly-da-ba-dee-ba-da-ba-dee-dee-dee-dee.
Do-wop, 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 do-wop. Makes no difference if it's sweet or hot. Give the rhythm everything you've got.
Don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. All right. Thank you so very, very much. You've been very kind to us, and we appreciate that. If there's anything we can do, well, just give us a call. Just don't ask to borrow money because, well,
And you don't want his car.
you don't want my car. But we're living the life we want to live. Gail's an activities director in a real big place, and she's doing real well with that. And she's probably one of the most creative and activities directors in the state.
Do you think he loves me?
No, I'm telling you like it is. And I do music all the time these days. I used to be a social worker, and I do this now. We want to thank you once again. Here's our last song. It's called Anytime. It's by the country crooner, Mr. Eddie Arnold. Anytime you're feeling lonely, anytime you're feeling blue, anytime you feel downhearted, that will prove your love for me is true.
Anytime you're thinking about me, that's the time I'll be thinking of you. So anytime you say you want me back again, that's the time I'll come back home to you. Anytime
you're thinking about me,
that's the time I'll be
I'm
thinking of you. So anytime you say you want me back again, that's the time I'll come back home to you.
That's the time
I'll come back home to you.
Thank you so much. We hope to see you again soon. I believe we will. Okay.
Transition to Bob.
This is as fast as I go.
Hey, Bob, would you like to be fitted with the sacred chicken head or no?
I don't think so. Hey, thanks, guys. You did good. I like the trumpet. I like the. Do more of that, okay? Do more of that. The trumpet stuff. Yeah, thank you. Show off. Very quickly, not a real busy week here. We're gearing up for Gold Rush Week, and if you've been watching the B&R show, Ross has been telling you about Gold Rush Week, and we'll talk to you more about it Tuesday morning after devotions. As a matter of fact, there is a rumor going around that our gentleman over here on my right, your left, will be appearing one day during Gold Rush days, but he will not be appearing as Glenn or as Good and Plenty. He's going to be here as a mystery entertainer. So we'll have to watch for him. Okay, in the meantime, tomorrow morning after devotions, of course, devotions on Channel 4 at 9 o'clock. Following devotions is Getting to Know You. Wayne and Barb McClellan will be featured on Getting to Know You. Then, excuse me, Tuesday morning on Channel 4, following devotions, the B&R show. And why you want to tune in for that show, I have no earthly idea. But it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun to watch. And then Thursday morning, 9:30 here in the auditorium, they're going to pick up for a chapter of the ISIS crisis that they missed. Now, this will be the last edition of the ISIS crisis. It'll be this Thursday at 9:30. Then at 10 o'clock, our own local terrorist will host Ross's Funhouse over in the Activity Center. That's 10 o'clock Thursday morning as well. And then next Friday, not at 6 o'clock. It'll be at 5 o'clock, okay? Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. 5 o'clock. It's pizza and a movie. And the movie will be National Velvet with Mickey Rooney and some lady, let me see, I can't remember what, Elizabeth, I've never heard of her before, but anyway, that was one of the very first movies she did. So it'll be fun. Here's what I want you to do. The cost is $5. Please call the Activity Center over at the Activity Center, extension 3009, and let them know if you're going to attend or not. That way we know how much pizza to order for pizza and a movie. But that'll be Friday night. There'll be treats and drinks and pizza and the movie. So we hope to see you then. Thank you once again to Good and Plenty. Oh, Oliver, you're the best. Thank you for coming. Have a nice evening. We'll see you again next week.